Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everything going? Hope you're all having a great Wednesday. Yay, it's Wednesday. We've made it halfway through the week. Yay! What can I say? Ouch. Whoops. And I hit everything. Well, we're going to have a stitch with me and I am going to start this one. And this is going to be my project for February until it's finished. So, yeah, it's a 14 count. It's 35 by 33 centimeters. So it's not too big. It's a partial. You don't do the background. Yeah. So we are going to start right here on this leaf and work this one color. And it is color number 470. Okay. I thought 470 was a like a peach color, but it's not. We're not there yet. We're working on the leaves that surround it. As you can see, it's a green. And this has 45 colors in it. Yay! We need colors. It doesn't. When you look at that picture, you can't imagine that there's 45 colors in there. It's just unreal. Unreal. I got my coffee today, and I'll try to insert a picture in the beginning of the snow, but 5 minutes ago, I opened up the door to take a picture. It was snowing so hard and so fine. Oh, yeah. I shut the door. Even Molly said, nope, I'm not going out. Yeah, I couldn't get her to go out today, so we'll see. Maybe later. It had just barely started to snow. I'm going to bring it in a little bit. When I got home last night. So, there was maybe an inch, maybe less when she went out the first time. And then the second time there was about an inch out there by the time I went to go to bed. And this morning I woke up and there's about 4 inches out there. So it's just been kind of snowing real fine. It was like really, I don't know, it just reminded you of snow blowing off the roof, if you will. There wasn't a lot of it. It was just kind of swishing around out there. Oh yeah, it was great. But it wasn't really landing on anything right before I got ready to come home. I was glad to get home. It was cold, cold, cold. And it's only going to get to 14 today. Isn't that special? I'm telling you. But we don't have an order today. So I'm really happy about that. Let's just get through this day. And I don't have to go until 2, so hopefully the roads will be a lot better than they are looking right now. Because I haven't been anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So, we will see. I will have to go out there and brush off my car. That will be absolutely fun. I'll take the broom. It's the only way I know to get a whole bunch off. Hopefully I can get my door open on my car. We remember what happened the last time. It just snowed like 2 inches or something. And the door was kind of frozen when I pulled it open. Yeah, the little rubber, I'll call it lining that goes between the door and the glass. Yeah, it was special. It popped down. Had to have my daughter put it back on. Oh, yeah. It was great. Just absolutely great. I had the hardest time trying to figure out. We'll just go this way. Sorry. I keep moving it around. I had the hardest time trying to figure out what color I was going to do first. So I just finally picked one and we're going with it. I'm using 2 strands because it's 14 count. So we will see. I gotta... Oh, come on. Where are you? Hang on, I'm looking for my... I know it's here. I really do. There's so much stuff on the table. Oh, there it is. Like, where is my thimble? I know it was there for about half an hour ago. Yeah, today would be a perfect day to stay inside. But I just needed a stitch with me. And then we can go on with the rest of the week. Yesterday it was flat out boring. And I guess it, okay, like, I live between where I live, and Denver is like 120 miles down this road. And down there, once you get closer to Denver, is Fairplay. And that's where it snows and it blows really bad. But it, like I said, it was just, I mean, just a flake here and then maybe one there. Nothing where it was at. Hang on. All right, I'm back. My daughter was calling, and I wasn't sure what that was about. She was just calling to yap, you know. So, nothing new on the home front. She did get an appointment with a specialist for next Friday. So, that'll be fun. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a great day. Just great. So far, this is stitching good. Not a problem. So it's going to be chilly and cold and, yeah, that kind of a day. I don't think it's supposed to snow all day, but they said 5 to 7 inches in the next till like midnight of today-ish. So we'll see. They're definitely calling for more up in the at 14,000 feet, so they'll get some snow. But what I'm afraid of is that it hasn't snowed, see, and then when it gets started, yeah. Why is that? Hang on. I had to move that out of the way. So we'll get you in a little bit closer. Oops, I dropped my needle. I'm having a day. I told you I just need a stitch with me. So. And yes, I picked a 14 count, but I figured this wouldn't be too bad because it's a partial. So we'll see how it turns out today. Or how it turns out stitching. So we'll just take it one thread at a time. Trying to get it where it needs to be here. So no plans. I just work today and then I'm off for 4. Again. Got my needle in the wrong place. But I figured this had lots and lots of colors, so I shouldn't be too bored, right? Hopefully I can see all these symbols. does have a nice chart, so that helps. But the chart doesn't match the canvas because it's Joy Sunday. Now I have to go out there, and it's dry snow. It's not wet snow, which really helps. And yeah, I like that much better. I don't shovel per se, I just kind of move it around with a broom. Then I go broom off my car. I'm going to wait until a little bit later. Not like it's going to get much warmer, because it just isn't. But, oh, like I started to say, I'm afraid that since we haven't had so much snow, that once it gets started, it just won't quit. It's done that before. It'll just snow and snow and snow and snow. I was hoping to put this off until about March, but, you know, I don't see that happening. Sorry, I gotta move my thread. Maybe. Baby. God, this is so small. And I did crinkle the canvas. As you can see, it's fairly wrinkled, but that way I can hang on to it easier. It is serged all the way around, so that's not a problem. So we'll see how it goes. And it's got, where is it? Oh yeah, there's about 10 colors that are used for the back stitching. So it's not just one main color. By the time I finished the back stitching on that other one, I was really done back stitching. It went really well. I mean, I can't complain. It was nice and easy to stitch, so. And I always use 2 threads on my back stitching. Try now. Just bring out just a bit. Sorry. We're going to get it there sooner or later today. But it's just a good day for soup. Don't have any plans on making any. I'm trying to think what I have in the freezer. I got green chili in there, but I just had red chili, so. And I have, I've got green chili, red chili, beef and noodles, and tortilla, or beef tortilla soup. I also put the rest of that chicken and rice in there, so I may pull one of those out so that it's defrosted by the time I get home. And, yeah. That way I can have a hot bowl of soup, because I am going to need it by the end of today. I can see that coming. We don't have to do too much outside. We just, by the time I get there at 2, you know, they've already, what do you call it, shoveled and put down, we put down ice melt. You know, so usually I don't have to do that unless it's terrible that, you know, like it's still snowing badly, but by 2 o'clock usually it's done its worst. Can't say that for every time, but for the most part, you know, they've got it all in hand, so I don't have to do much. There was one time last year, it was snowing so bad, I just went like took the shovel and went on the path, you know, where they'd go down to the restrooms. And that's all I did, because, you know, there was no use shoveling. because it was accumulating almost faster than I could shovel. Now we got to get rid of that thread. So, oh yeah, I just love snow days. But I'm glad I don't have to work the day shift. So, hey, there's something to be said for being that night person 95% of the time. This is a very fine needle for, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's just being dark. There we go. But look how fine that is. Let me show you the difference here. This one is one I got in an 11 count kit. Whoops. It's got a way wider end on it. Yeah. So I think I'll probably be staying in for the next couple days because it's not going to warm up until about Saturday. Finally, Saturday, it's going to be like 40. Crap, come here. I can't do that with my thimble on. About 45 degrees on Saturday, so we'll see. I don't know if I can get this in there. We'll see. Trying not to break the needle. Yeah, it doesn't... barely. I didn't want to force it. I was watching somebody's channel, and they had some of those self-threading needles. Can't remember. Maybe they got it at 1-2-3 Stitch or some other store. I haven't looked for them. I just never used them. So I wondered if they worked well. Does anybody else use self-threading needles? I don't know how expensive they are, or if they're any good or not. Just don't know anything about them. And of course they don't sell them here. I'd have to order them through someplace. But if I see them again, I may order some just to try them. But I can't remember who it was. It might have been GB Maltese that had gotten some. Can't remember. She sets a good channel. I like her. She does a lot of diamond painting. These squares are so little, it's kind of hard to see. Kinda. But we're just gonna take it one color at a time. If there's something I can't figure out, I will look it up on the graph. It's a pretty green though. 470, huh? Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of 490. I don't know. I had something in that range, but it was pink. Like a rose-colored pink. Maybe I got that number wrong. I'm not sure. Is this the one with... Nope. But I figured this wasn't too hard to accomplish. It'll probably take me a hot moment, but we'll just do what we do. It'll give me something to focus on for the month. Whoop. So what's everybody else up to? What are y'all working on? Always like to know. Do y'all have any plans for the weekend? Are you going anywhere? Is it nice enough to go anywhere where you're at? Or are you all encased in snow too? Heard this storm was supposed to go all the way to the East Coast. So, yay. I don't know if it's going to be icy down like in keeps getting stuck there in like Texas and Arkansas, and you know what I mean, along the Gulfish coast. Do y'all get snow? Is it gonna snow? I just wondered. When I lived in Texas, God, 40 some years ago, it snowed once in the wintertime. Because I lived in Houston and we got like enough to cover the ground and the place was paralyzed, so they're not used to snow. In fact, when we moved from Chicago to Houston, holy cow. The guys that unloaded the truck, they were looking at us because they had to take all the sleds and everything else off the truck. And they were like, what in the world are you going to do with all these sleds? Yeah, it was funny. They weren't real sure about our thinking. Of course, we'd never lived any place where it was warm-ish, you know, like year-round. We were coming from Chicago and southern Illinois, so yeah, it was great. So we never got to use our sleds the whole time we were in Texas. We were just depressed. I hear the plow going by. That's always a good sign. Y'all just run around and get that snowpack down for me so I don't have a problem getting in or out. It'll be fun. Of course, at work they'll have the whole parking lot plowed and everything. So, don't have to worry about that too much. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be it for today. But yeah, we got bottoms of all those. I'm kind of almost over to there. I don't know if I'll work one flower at a time. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But it's getting there. It's getting there. Alright guys, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.